Brand new video where today we are here having a look at some more of the F1 2020 news. Yesterday we have got our first gameplay trailer and we're going to be having a quick look through that, pointing out a couple of things and then some more information coming out about the career mode ready for F1 2020. Obviously, if you guys are new around here and you do go on to enjoy this video, make sure you do get yourself subscribed. I'm really starting to get hyped for F1 2020 and I hope you guys are as well. Some brilliant new things coming to the game over the course of 2020, and yeah, it's certainly an exciting time to be a Formula 1 fan, especially, you know, with where Formula 1 unfortunately still isn't going on in the real world at the moment. But first of all then, let's jump in and watch this trailer then. As you can see, oh, just a little bit loud. Can I get it a little bit quieter, perhaps? There we go. Right, well, I do remember how to use a computer. Right, so then, here we go, ready for the F1 2020 trailer. Let's get it up in, I think it's uploaded in 4K. Things you love to see. Thank you very much, Codemasters. Let's enjoy this in some proper good quality then. So obviously it is an E for everyone, as you'd probably expect. Formula 1, it's not exactly a, you know, sort of weird and wonderful game where it's a PEGI 18 or anything like that. I'm sure that would disappoint a lot of people. But anyway, let's jump into this then. Ready for the new F1 2020 video game. You can see all the liveries are now in place and everything like that. What we're going to do is we're going to watch it through once, first of all then. Sort of just talk through it. A couple of interesting things to talk about from this trailer, and yeah, there's definitely a couple of small subtle things that I've personally noticed as well. But yeah, really cool trailer, as you'd expect. Obviously the official F1 theme tune, everything else going on in the background, all that good stuff that you'd expect from the Formula 1 games as well. Formula 2 obviously making a return once again for F1 2020. Obviously we've already done a Formula 2 career mode. I know there's some talking about that over the course of this video, oh sorry, in the sort of information that Cody's have given us as well. So we'll definitely be having a quick look through that in the near future as well. You can see a lot going on. It's all sort of fast-paced, everything like that. Tries to cram in a fair bit of information, you know, just give you some good little snippets, everything like that. But F1 2020, it's not that far away. It's actually crazy. You know, I've already got to the point now where I'm trying to plan ready for F1 2020 as well. But yeah, just a few points obviously I wanted to pick up from this video, if I can remember the right spot. So we've got, first of all then, this was one of the big ones that I noticed originally first time around, was obviously the new sort of Parc Fermé celebration. I think it's probably the best way to call it there. Lewis Hamilton celebrating the number one, sort of the Sebastian Vettel style number one there, and then Daniel Ricciardo doing the classic Sebastian, you know, number ones, everything like that. And you can see he's got a podium of him, Sainz and Albon. That is certainly an interesting one, and I definitely want to watch that race back. Where is that? Is that Dutch Grand Prix, I think? I don't know for sure, in all honesty. And you can see there, we've got Verstappen and Gasly on another podium, so clearly that's 2019 Brazil as well there. So some interesting stuff coming in as well. There was another thing I picked up on. I think it's a little bit before that. You can see the new Renault completely reworked. This is, I think, having a look through the trailer a couple of times, probably the most detailed version of a car that we've got so far. Now, I think there are a couple of placeholder cars in this trailer. I think we've got a couple of sort of the default cars, but the Renault, this obviously with the new altered front wing, does seem to be sort of the full model. As you can see, a lot of detail absolutely everywhere on the cars as well. You can see sort of the brake ducts, everything like that on the front wing, and even just sort of on the end plates and everything like that. A lot of detail coming in as well. Obviously, as you'd expect from the Formula 1 games, you know, there is such an attention to detail in terms of the car modelling and everything like that. And, you know, that is exceptionally difficult to do in the world of Formula 1, you know, where cars are changing design each and every week as well. So that is really good to see. Obviously, we won't be seeing the Formula 1 cars on the track, I think, until probably just after F1 2019, F1 2020 even, sorry, I should say, has released. So it's certainly going to be interesting to, you know, it's been weird actually looking at all these liveries and thinking I don't recognise them very much, because obviously just how, well, no Formula 1 apart from winter testing has obviously gone ahead. Now, one of the only other subtle things I think I saw that maybe people might not have noticed, I think, was with the close-up. I think it was to Pierre Gasly towards the end of the video. You can see it was only a sort of a subtle thing. I don't think coders have tried to hide it particularly, but just having a quick look here, you can see, I'm pretty certain this is obviously meant to be Zandvoort there, and you can just see at the final corner how much camber there is. Now, unfortunately, I never actually made a video having a look at the first gameplay trailer of Zandvoort here, so it was a little bit unfortunate, I personally felt, everyone else had discussed it as much as there needed to be talking about by the time I'd finally got round to seeing the trailer there. But yeah, Zandvoort, it's a banked boy at the end of the day there. But that is the first trailer then ready for F1 2020. Having a look at some of the extra information though coming from the game. But here we go then, having a quick read through of what coders have to say. Get on the grid, it's time to show off the first full in-game trailer for F1 2020, obviously featuring the epic F1 theme by Brian Tyler. Celebrate the 70th anniversary of Formula 1 with us with some intense wheel-to-wheel battles on some of the season's most demanding circuits. Today isn't just about the F1 cars though. The eagle-eye viewers of you will have spotted that today's trailer also features Formula 2, as we are happy to confirm are now fully integrated into career mode. That is a big, big thing, in my personal opinion then. You'll be able to choose from playing a full, half, or if it's not for you, a 3-race F2 experience. Now, I haven't quite fully made my mind up, in all honesty, but where it is the 2019 Formula 2 cars at launch, I'm much, much more inclined, obviously, because we've already done an F2 career mode on this channel, if you want to go back and watch the Mick Schumacher series. That was brilliant, brilliant fun, but I don't think I want to do it again just yet. We'll probably do a 2020 F2 career mode further down the line, I'll be honest, but I don't think, we're probably just going to do a 3-race quick one like you saw from F1 2019. And yeah, like I was saying, F2 2019 is at launch, and then we'll be adding the 2020 cars as a free update later on in the game cycle there, just like we saw with the F2 2018 cars, and then the 2019 ones came further down the line. Now, this was one of the most interesting things I think I saw from this list of cars. You can see pretty much everything is the same as it's been on previous games back until about F1 1990. We've lost quite a few of the older cars though. Pretty much everything from pre-1990 is completely gone. The Mclaren, the MP4-4, one of the most iconic cars of all time, has been dropped from F1 2020. I'm not really too sure why. There's nothing new there. I think, in all honesty, I know a couple of people are asking, I think the F1 2000 is a typo. Obviously, it's meant to be in the Schumacher Deluxe Edition, which I will definitely be picking up. But yeah, we got a couple of new cars, though. We got the 641 and the MP4-5B, so it's not all the same, but not too much change. Just having a quick look through that. I wish there was a mode that we could just race the F1 2010 cars as one. And then obviously we've got the 4 new cars coming. The Jordan 191, the 2 Benettons that Schumacher drove to World Championships, and then the F2000 as well. So 4 really, really cool cars as well that will be coming to F1 2020. But there we are then, guys. Our first look at the new F1 2020 career mode news. A couple of different things, sort of a few pieces of the puzzle starting to come together in this video. And obviously the game will be dropping in literally 2 months now. Obviously less than 2 months even, I should say. It's actually crazy just how quickly F1 2020 is coming around the corner there. But thank you all so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, do make sure you do get yourself subscribed as well for more F1 2020 content coming to the channel in the near future. But yeah, that'll do us for this one then, guys, and hopefully we will be back soon with more F1 2020 news.